Okay? And what I'm telling you is that the descendants of Jacob are the people on that sign here. We're the sons of Jacob. Where you from, by the way? What's your nationality?
South Asian.
South Asian? I want you to hear what the Lord said. Read this again. Isaiah 11, verse 11.
And it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hand again the second time.
The second time. The first time is when we came out of Egypt. When you mention Moses and so on and so forth, that's when God delivered us out of that captivity. Here is prophesying the second coming of the Lord, when he delivers us out of this modern day Egypt. Come on.
To recover the remnant of his people.
Now when you recover your keys, or you recover your stolen car, or you recover your coat, you're finding it, right? So the Lord says he's going to recover us out of our captivity. Read that part again. To what?
To recover the remnant of his people.
To recover the remnant of God's people. God's people are the children of Israel, right here on the sign. Come on.
Which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt.
Come on.
And from Pathros and from Cush.
So he's naming all the places where we were scattered. He's naming all the places where we were scattered. Come on.
And from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the islands of the sea.
Even the Caribbean, and various islands of the sea. We read earlier, the curse was we were scattered into the four corners of the earth, from one end of the earth to even to the other. Come on.
And he shall set up an ensign for the nations.
Don't leave now.
Right.
It's a long story. You say like this, like from the heart. You understand? So that's not shalom, it's shalom. Shalom. Right. Are they with you?
That's how we read that.
Who's we? Where you from?
You're a Muslim.
You're a Muslim. Oh, so. Okay. No, I didn't know you guys were together. So you're a Muslim too?
Yes.
And you're a Muslim? Okay, so let me ask you a question. I got a question. Question for you. Give me that, I don't know if that's an Arab sign, that Muslim sign here. In the Quran. In the Quran, you walk around the Kaaba 7 times, right or wrong?
Yes.
What is in the Kaaba?
Nothing.
It
is the place. It is the place where Ali ibn Abi Talib was born.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
It is the place where Ali ibn Abi Talib was born.
What is in the Kaaba? Because in Islam,
he said the value of it is the birth of Ali.
Then why do we kiss the rock? Here you got a description.
We know.
Okay, I'm kissing. All right. I guess we're going to speak for you.
It's not a black stone.
It is a black stone.
It was a meteorite.
Okay, so if the value of going around the Kaaba is a reflection of someone born there, why are they kissing the meteorite?
That's because that meteorite was Muhammad's tool to do again.
Oh, please. So you believe? So that's idolatry. That's idolatry.
Sir. All the tribes.
Hey, I'm sorry. I don't like any hints of disrespect, but I was...
I'm asking
I didn't interrupt you. Sir, I didn't interrupt you. Please don't interrupt me. When I was hearing you preach, right? I didn't disrespect or look down or jokingly say, oh, you believe that? Now, I believe in something. No, I do believe it.
So you believe that, let me be clear. Before you leave, let me be clear.
Absolutely, yeah.
You believe that in the Kaaba, if they walked around 7 times, which you said a meteorite is in there, which I looked up.
There's no stone in the Kaaba.
What? So
the Kaaba is the Kaaba.
Where's the word Kaaba mean? Where's the word Kaaba mean?
A few feet from the building, from the structure, is the place where Abraham stood. From a few feet.
Where is that in Scripture?
A few feet from there. You want to know? Maqam Ibrahim.
No. I want to know.
In the Scripture.
I want to know.
In the Quran.
Because they teach in Islam that Abraham built the Kaaba, right or wrong?
Reconstructed the Kaaba.
So he didn't build the Kaaba. It was already built and he reconstructed.
Yes.
Where's that in Scripture? That Abraham had anything to do with the Kaaba? Because of Muslims, you believe in the first 5 books of Musa, right?
We believe that you want to know our beliefs, right?
I'm sorry.
You want to know our beliefs, right?
I want to know. I want you to answer the question.
You want to know our beliefs, right?
I don't want to know all your beliefs. I want to know. I want you to answer the specific question I just asked you. You teach that Abraham.
We believe in the.
Answer my question again.
We believe in the Psalms of
No,
David.
I didn't ask you what you believe.
We believe in the books of Moses, right? We believe in the book of Jesus. We believe in everything that the prophets before Muhammad sent us. Now,
Would you read this?
Accept those scriptures are not to be taken till the day of judgment.
Let me ask you a question. Because you didn't want to answer my first question about Abraham. I asked you where in Scripture. You said you believe in the books of Moses.
We believe in what Moses said.
Where did it say that Moses built the Kaaba? Why won't you answer that question? Where does it say that Moses built the Kaaba?
Read the Quran.
I did read. I got the scriptures here from the Quran. Moses did not build the Kaaba. It's that simple.
So, looks like the Muslims are upset. But you know what? We don't care about that because somebody give me the nations the idols was it Psalms 94?
Nations are nothing?
No, the gods are nothing.
The idols are.
You got it? Isaiah 45:17.
No, 96.
Psalms. Yeah, Psalms. Yeah. We don't care about Muslims. We're not concerned with Christians. The lady made a statement that the lady made a statement that religions teach you about respect. We're not talking about religion, all right? We only concerned with the 12 tribes of Israel and getting them to come back to their nationality and repent. All the other nations, as we discussed before, mean absolutely nothing to the Most High.
Psalm 96, verse 5. For all the gods of the nations are idols.
All the gods of the nations are idols. That man and his woman was talking about the cobblestone. That's an idol. Who does that? You walk around a rock 7 times and kiss it. Who does that? That's idolatry, right? So we're out here, as I said, to wake up our people. And anybody else who comes by to listen to us, you're just going to get the judgment that the Most High has for the heathen nations. That's basically it. So, as I was saying before, these are the end times. Somebody give me Luke 21:7. Right? We are in the last days. We just talked about 2 Timothy, 3rd chapter, right? But we're going to go into it a little bit more right here with Luke. Luke 21:7.
Luke 21, verse 7. And they asked him, saying, Master, but when shall these things be? And what sign will there be when these things shall come to pass?
Keep going.
And he said, Take heed that ye be not deceived, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and the time draweth near. Know ye not therefore after them?
Right, stop. So, a lot of people would say that they are Christ, right? I've seen videos, many Edomites, which is so-called white men, they run around here talking about they Christ. You even had a brother in the truth, right, that was in the camp up in Harlem. What's his name? What's the guy's name? Whatever his name is, the brother was saying he was the Holy Spirit, right? The Comforter, all of that. So the scripture's saying at the end times, a lot of false Christ will come up. Keep going.
But when ye shall hear of wars and commotion, be not terrified, for these things must first come to pass.
So it said, wars, don't be terrified of the wars. It's going to be wars and rumors of wars, and that's what's going on right now. If nobody sees this, all you got to do is turn on a television set. You have wars in Africa. You have wars in Central America. You have wars basically all across the planet. And the major person that's basically setting these wars off is the so-called white man, the so-called United States of America. The United States of America is involved in many conflicts, right? We just had somebody give me Obadiah. Hold that. No, he's not here. Okay, you get Obadiah, right? So the so-called white man is basically behind all of these wars, right? At the end of the day, the United States is involved in many conflicts. Don't be deceived. We just had what's the guy's name? Kim Jong-un from North Korea come over and allegedly, supposedly signed some type of peace agreement
$40.
President Trump, right? Don't be deceived. That doesn't mean that it's going to last, right? The agreement, North Korea and South Korea did make peace. Yeah, hold on. Made peace, but that has nothing to do with Trump. What Trump did was sanctions, which is making all the other nations stop doing business with North Korea until North Korea capitulated to Trump's demand. That's wicked as hell, right? What, nobody else can have a nuclear bomb? America gotta have all the damn nuclear bombs? You agree with that? Come here, I can't hear you. But do you think America should be the only, considering America was the only one that actually used the nuclear bomb, right? So who gives Trump the right to tell other countries they can't have a bomb? Right. Okay, somebody give me Obadiah. You got it, go ahead. One, start at one.
Obadiah, the vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord God, concerning Edom.
Right, stop. Do you know who Edom is? Edom is the so-called name, the biblical name of the white man. Did you know that? In the Bible, every group of all the nationalities have a name. It's not German, American, Canadian, Dutch. It's Esau or Edom, right? Keep going.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye.
The heathen are the people that's not on that sign. Keep going.
And let us rise up against her in battle.
Keep going.
Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen.
Stop. It said, I have made thee small among the heathen. Meaning, if you look at all the different nationalities on the planet, they basically have melanin, right? So if you look at all the different people, the so-called white man is the minority on the planet, right? The white man might be the majority in this country, like he calls us minorities and stuff like that. But in the world, if you look at the whole world, the white man is the minority, and in fact, is dying out, which is why Republicans don't want to have abortions. All the other nations, in particular the Israelites, are reproducing at a fast rate.
God.
But the so-called white man is dying, right? It said, I made thee small among the heathen. Keep going.
Thou art greatly despised.
It said, thou art greatly despised. You know why? You want to take a guess why?
$40.
All right, the reason that the so-called Edomite or white man is greatly despised is because the white man has destroyed everybody and robbed from everybody, right? That's the European history, right? Conquer. You want to use the word conquer to make it look nice. Well, what it really means is you've gone all around the planet killing people and stealing everybody's natural resources. Would you agree with that? Huh? Okay, you didn't do it, but do you understand what I said? Right. So God is gonna, you're gonna have to pay for that, right? There's no way that a certain group of people can just go around dominating everybody forever. Now, all the other nationalities, they had a chance to rule, right? You had this empire, you had that empire, but the point is, they all fell. So just like the previous empires fell, white man's empire is going to fall, right? White supremacy is going to fall, right? You know who's going to destroy white supremacy? Christ, who you call Jesus Christ, is coming back specifically to wipe white folks out. Because the white man has a great military. He has nuclear bombs, he's got satellites, he's got this, and he's got that. But he can't fight. Give me Revelation 17:14. He can't fight God. Why do you think Trump is building a space military now? You heard about that? Hey, right? So Trump wants to build a military. He says to fight. Who are we going to fight in space? 6,000 to 7,000 years of this planet. Who's come over here? The Martians? Nobody's coming over here. But Trump knows something that you don't know. Trump knows that Christ is coming back to slaughter your people. And the reason Christ is coming back to take you out is because of what you're, not you personally, but what was done to us, because we're God's chosen people. So there has to be a punishment for the people who abused us. Who had the balls to abuse God's chosen people? That's really like, white folks know that we are chosen. But you know what it is?
I thought the Jews were God's chosen.
We are the Jews.
So am I.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
How are you?
Because I am.
The
I'm
Jews
a Jew.
are black people, so how are you a
I'm
Jew?
a Jew, honey.
How? Come and
Because I
prove
am.
it. Stop smoking meth. You'll be a lot better off. Alright?
Great.
She is done.
Yeah.
She, oh my God. Wait a minute, I'm still discombobulated.
Yeah, that's great.
Oh no.
Oh, the man left? What happened?
Yeah,
The
he
guy
slid it
left?
out.
They slid it away. Okay, back to the story. Give me Luke, where was I at? 21 and 11? Okay.